All right, guys, so we are on the way right now to purchase a Facebook Marketplace graphics card. I plan on getting a 2080 OC something. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be $150, and we're going to purchase that, and we're going to install it in a computer, and we're going to see what's up. I'm hoping it's going to be a good, solid purchase for $150. It sounds pretty good. It brings me up from my Vega 64 to a 2080, and I'm going to overclock it as well and stuff like that. I know it's not a super big jump, but it's a pretty big jump from a Vega 64. So, yeah, we're going to go make that purchase.
Well, I went ahead and got that graphics card from the Facebook Marketplace. And here's what that card looks like right now. So, good news, I did purchase the card that I was told I was purchasing. As in, it is a 2080 Asus 2080 OC. So, that's good. Bad news is, and here's the most important part, is it's missing a lot of components on the backside. I didn't check it when I first purchased it, so this is going to be kind of one of those talking head videos where I explain things you should probably do before you go to purchase something like a GPU. The components that are missing here, as you can see in this picture, are the capacitors, or whatever the hell these guys are, right down here. Then there's another little capacitor looking guy that falls right there in that first line. And then we got a set of 2 or 3 or 4, I'd say, that are missing. And then there are components that go to the VRAM as well, that you can see here in this picture. And those are missing. So before I can even find out whether the card works, all of those components need to be replaced. And that is a bummer. I don't have that type of equipment to do that. I don't have a little mini heat gun, air blowy gun. I don't have soldering equipment that will work appropriately for this type of stuff. So here's a list of things that you should probably do before you purchase before you purchase yourself some sort of component off of Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever your local thing happens to be. Thing number 1 that you should probably do is maybe ask if you could get a picture or a video, preferably a video, of the component working in a system before you go and purchase that component. That would be the biggest thing. See if they can send you markings specifically about that card. That way, when you get the card, you can pull it out of its package and then see, okay, this is what they say it is. This is the one that I saw. And then, you can do some other things, like make sure that maybe you have yourself a small system that you can bring with you. Obviously, that's like going above and beyond. You got to have yourself an inverter in your car, and you got to be able to bring the computer and all that stuff with you. So that's going above and beyond. I spent $150 on something that I can't fix. I just don't have the equipment to make it happen. And I've done a fair amount of YouTube watching to see all the things that do go wrong with these cards. And, honestly, fixing them doesn't seem all that complicated. But by the time I buy the equipment to fix this, I'm then in this card by $250, which still isn't terrible, but it's a 2080, man. And it's not that much better than my Vega 64. It's just the truth. It's just not. It's a little bit better, like 60% better, but 60% better is nothing when you compare it to today's GPUs that are coming out, NVIDIA's 5090 is ridiculous. I'll never get one. It's ludicrous how expensive it is. I'll never get a 4090. Hell, a 3080 is still going for almost like $800 or $900 right now. It's ludicrous how much those things are going for, which is kind of why I looked at this, because it's on the cheaper side of things and it gets me a slightly better everything. I'm running a 1440p monitor, and my Vega 64, however awesome it is as a graphics card, just is not that awesome. It's just the truth. So, here's the other good news, and I think this is the most important one, and hats off to the person who sold this to me. To your credit, sir, you, at the very least at this point, have said that you're going to give me my money back, and we're going to go, and I'm going to exchange this GPU back to you for my money back, which you could have just as easily told me to go screw myself. Genuinely told me to fuck off. That's what you could have done, but you did it, and I appreciate that so much, at least for right now. At the moment that this, I'm supposed to go see him probably in roughly about 5 hours, give or take. That's the good news. That's the good news with this thing. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it back together, to the best of the ability that I can, and then I'm going to probably make it to where the backplate, because when I got it, the backplate was all just loosey-goosey, flopping around in here, just flopping around, and it knocked off those components. I can just tell, just because it just wasn't taken care of, and that's what it is. So I will, this is not the conclusion of this video. I will let you know the actual conclusion when I either get my money back or I just never hear from this guy again for the rest of the day. I will then come back to you and let you know what the deal is. I'm going to look at a different graphics card. There was one that I saw that I would like to spend money on that one. It's a 2080 Ti, I believe, or Super, which I understand that a Super is not all that much, but maybe, you know, maybe I can talk this guy down from 250 to 200 or something like that. I don't know. So, yeah. I will see you guys here in a little bit, and hopefully it will be a much better, perkier Jordan. Because I also have to remember to mention my memberships as well.
Oh, you have memberships.
I have memberships. You can pay $2.99 for a membership, or you can pay 99 cents for a membership. And those memberships will get you some perks and stuff. Like, it'll get you access to early videos, and sooner or later I'm gonna make new badges for like how long people have supported, and then I do have like some memes and stuff like that up there, which is pretty funny. So yeah, if you want to support this content, by all means, do a membership subscription. You don't have to, but you can.
Okay, I'm done popping holes.
All right.
Okay.
That's funny. I just started talking and it worked out. That's funny. All right, guys, so it's been like 5-ish hours or so. 6. Hold on. It's been 5 hours. And that's not money. That's a graphics card. So I wound up getting screwed over. That's kind of how it worked out. Kind of expected it. Screw that guy. Just for the record. So what am I going to do with this graphics card? I don't know. I have no idea. I guess I could take the time and spend the money and try to get the proper equipment to fix it. I still run into a couple of issues, and those being I don't know where to get some of the parts. I mean, they're tiny, tiny little parts. I got to figure out the specific names and all that stuff. So if you have any information that I could use that would get me, I don't know, some schematics, I guess, of what this graphics card layout is and stuff like that. I have basic idea on how to do testing and stuff like that, and I have done a little bit of testing. I don't necessarily know if I'm doing it right though. So yeah. So for now, this is a 2080 hunk of junk. $150 worth of PCB that doesn't work. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Like and subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace. There we go.
Not the end of my grudge against that fucking guy, though.
Huh?
So it's not the end of my grudge against that fucking guy, though. It's just the fucking beginning.
Just the beginning.
It's the beginning.